Hey, good morning from the art room. Miss Nambo here. We've got a great lesson for you today, something that I learned a long time ago, and I'm still using this technique. I think you'll find it very valuable too. Let's get started. Hey stars, here we are at the drawing board again. What we're going to be learning today are bubble letters. I want to give you a quick tutorial on how to do it. Then you'll have a video that's a little bit more in depth. All right? Like I said, this is something that I've learned a long time ago and I still use bubble letters today. After you get the hang of it, you don't even need to put in your guideline. But I'm going to show you how to start with a guideline. So let's take, for instance, the word art. I simply print out my word, and now I'm going to make my bubble around it. I try to keep the bubble even, so they're not too skinny of a bubble. A bubble, is kind of wide and fat. So you want to try to do that when you're going around your letter. So I go around, trying to keep it pretty even with the guideline in the middle. Don't forget the little parts on the inside. And there I have my bubble letter. All I have to do now is erase my guideline. And there I have my bubble letter. I have a tutorial for you. I also have a tutorial showing you how to add a shadow to it to make it look more 3D. And the more you practice this, the better you get, where you don't even need to put in the guideline. All right, so have fun. Remember to watch the video through the end, and then you can make your art. I like to start by folding my paper in half. That way I don't have to work so big and I can practice a little bit more. Then I take my pencil and I'm going to very, very lightly sketch out my name. I'm using the name David as an example. So I sketch the letters out very, very lightly, where you can hardly even see them. Because remember, you're going to be erasing these later. Then I start with my bubble. I can make the bubble a little bit darker, and I go around the sketch lines. I can then get out a marker and go over my bubble lines. That way, I can get ready to color it in, add pattern, or whatever I'm going to do to decorate my name. Then I come in with my eraser and I erase that guideline. Remember how you drew it really, really lightly? Well, that makes it much easier to erase. So erase that guideline and you've got your bubble letters. Next, I'll show you how to add a shadow to your letters. Pick a side for your shadow to be on, and on that side, you extend it by drawing a line on that side, only on one side. Then you can shade it in, and then you have your shadow. So to do your name, you sketch out your letters first very lightly, and then you start adding the bubble around it. Get your marker and outline your bubble letters. Remember that you can add your shadow. Just pick a side that you want your shadow to be on and extend that line just a little bit towards that side. And then you have your drop shadow. You can take markers or colored pencils, crayons, and fill in your letters with different types of lines or patterns or colors. I'll leave it up to you. So now it's your turn to make your bubble letters. Start out with your name. Add a shadow to it. Make sure you color it in or fill in the background with patterns, shapes, and colors. Have fun!